Wow, what is up, guys? This is FlamingVictini, and I'm back on Pokemon Showdown. This time we've got ABR versus Boudouche. I was actually just recording a PS Live, but then this came up, so turn 1, ABR led with a Azumarill as Boudouche led with the Skarmory, and I guess he really just wanted to set up as many hazards as he could before he got trapped by the Magnezone. So the Magnezone did go for the Thunderbolt, and Boudouche was able to get up 2 spikes. ABR is using a nice offense team. I do actually know the team. I think the Garchomp is sub-Select SD. Lando T is defensive leftovers. I don't think it's Rocky Helmet. Actually, it might be. I don't remember. Azumarill, I don't actually remember. But, so ABR switches his Azumarill in on the Latias's Ice Beam. Looking at Boudouche's team, it's basically Ryuni, T-Tar, Skarm, but Lati. But then he takes a little more offensive turn with, like, Keldeo, and then he has Hippowdon to take on electric types, I guess. I don't know, I feel as if I like alternate versions a little bit more, but we see ABR decides to take out the Latias and sacking his Azumarill. Looking at the Thunderbolt damage, that seems like Assault Vest Azumarill, which makes sense based on what I remember. But Boudouche is just gonna go into his Keldeo and go for the Scald, I presume, or the Secret Sword. Yeah, he just goes for Scald. It is Life Orb Keldeo, and let's see, Garchomp is looking like a huge threat. But Garchomp's looking like a massive threat. I think ABR honestly might... Oh, yeah, I thought ABR would just stay in. I guess Boudouche tried to catch him with the double, but I definitely understand why ABR stayed in. He can just switch out to his Garchomp, right? Oh, he actually stays into Defog. That's a really nice play, too. I was thinking also if Boudouche does Pursuit, that's basically just an SD for Garchomp. Exactly. ABR is going to definitely win this game. He definitely prepared very well with the team building, as he always does. He actually goes straight for the sub. I would have gone for the Earthquake, as he goes for the Earthquake right there, and he gets that Slack Berry. That's nice. The reason I said I would not have gone for the sub there is in case he was Whirlwind. That would have lost some ground, and that Hippo could have become annoying, but we see the Garchomp go for the, what's it called? Earthquake on that Rhinoculus. I think the Magnezone is Specs. Yeah, it's Specs Magnezone, so you're just going to go into it in Flash Cannon. And this is ABR's game. Very, very quick game. Wow. Hopefully the next round... I know ABR said he's going a little more offensive this round. So hopefully this series does not take too long. I don't know, I don't want a super long series, but Mag is Specs. Yeah, and he just goes straight for the Flash Cannon and knocks out that Rhinoculus. T-Tar comes in, goes for the superpower, does not even take out the Magnezone, and this Flash Cannon is going to bop this. And he has Lopunny and Lando T left, which just win. So yep, ABR quickly takes game 1. And he is looking like a really strong... He's looking really, really strong right now. That was an incredibly quick game. Very, very quick game. I think Boudouche should have... I don't know. I guess Boudouche kind of maximized. I feel as if Boudouche should have used a Skarmory so that he can force a switch and get up spikes. I think he minimized the use that he had with Skarmory, and he played a little recklessly by leaving in his Keldeo. Although, I guess he didn't realize the Garchomp was sub-SD. But, yeah, I guess he didn't... Okay, I guess Boudouche didn't realize it was sub-SD, so he expected to be able to Earthquake the Garchomp, and then revenge it with Tyranitar, potentially pursuing it on a switch. Or actually just crunching so that it's forced out, and then later on winning with Rhinoculus. That's definitely what Boudouche's thought process was when, That's definitely what Boudouche's thought process was, just win with Rhinoculus, and Rhinoculus was a big threat, but ABR played it well by SDing, and then I think Substitute was the right play there, because, like, if he Whirlwinded, then you just kind of lost. You couldn't really take on that Rhinoculus. The only time you'd be able to, SD is on a Garchomp, on Rhinoculus' Psyshock or something. It was really tough, and Sub, I think, worked better here, since, Whirlwind, I think, I don't know, I guess Whirlwind, I guess the Hippo was Earthquake Stone Edge. I don't think Boudouche uses Toxic or Whirlwind much, but, we're waiting on game 2, I think. Or have they already started it? What? I didn't notice. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Wait, no, okay. Thank god. So, I was saying I didn't notice game 2 in the chat. I guess Boudouche is just in another game. And I think Boudouche took this a little less seriously. Because they played really, really fast. I think he wasn't thinking through every single turn, and he didn't really consider sub-select Garchomp, being able to outspeed the T-Tar and then weaken the Reinforce to win the game. They've started now. So, we've got Boudouche versus ABR. Boudouche brings the exact same team. I guess he was really confident and matches up well against ABR's style. And ABR has brought a more offensive version of the team he brought against me, only difference being that he brought Lando T instead of Hippowdon, and I definitely agree with that. I think Lando T is better versus Boudouche. He brought this team against me with Hippowdon, and Hippowdon is better against me, mainly because the Megas I'd been using don't do well against Hippowdon, and I did have some text to deal with Hippowdon, but I'll get to my games with ABR in later OLT videos. I don't know if replays are back up, they went down when I tried to record. But yep, back to this game. Diancie looks like a threat if it can beat Scarm. I don't know if it can beat Scarm. I don't know if it has HP. Oh, and it has Volcarona rather than Talonflame. I don't know why I didn't notice that. So yeah, he has Volcarona rather than running Talonflame. Hoopa will be very good to smack holes in Boudouche's team before it gets pursuit trapped after some Hyperspace Fury defense drops. Really, T-Tar looks like the biggest problem to ABR, especially since Hippowdon is the rocker, so Diancie can't stop that, and Starmie is not gonna last as long. Very nice lead by Boudouche's Keldeo. I like leading with Keldeo, unless Diancie protects, but like this way you try to force in the Starmie a little early, and then you can try to pursue trap it with T-Tar. But it is protect Diancie, so this is going to force the Keldeo into the Skarmory, and ABR can just safely fire off a Moonblast, and he actually gets a crit, but looking at the damage, it looks specially defensive. I think specially defensive Skarmory just makes more sense on Boudouche's team regardless, but he just goes for the Roost, as ABR brings in the Volcarona, and oh my god, Volcarona is a threat, but he definitely does want to get a little bit of chip damage on the rest of Boudouche's team. Hippowdon is not Sandforce, which is pretty nice for ABR, I think. He actually goes for the knockoff. Yeah, ABR likes to run knockoff U-turn Lando T. Yeah, he does like to run knockoff U-turn Lando T, and I guess that's okay because he has Diancie for Talonflame. I personally like, I like Rocky Helmet Toxic U-turn, or just the standard set. It really depends on the team, but I like using Toxic often. And Boudouche is definitely just going to stack up hazards so he can trap Starmie. That's definitely his strategy right here. Just stack up hazards, then trap Starmie by trying to force a Starmie to spin. But I think ABR is playing it nicely by not rushing into his Starmie. So he actually U-turns out into Ferrothorn so he can get his own spikes up. As the Skarmory goes for the Whirlwind and gets the Volcarona. Oh, that's huge. That's not, I don't see leftovers on that Volcarona. I don't think it's Roost. If he has Roost though, he'll definitely go for it. Or Quiver Dance, yeah. Quiver Dance or Roost if he had it. And he goes for the Quiver Dance. It is Giga Drain, there we go. Yes, I like Giga Quiver. I like Giga Drain. And I actually use that. Oh my god, he gets a crit. Holy, is this Dart? If this is Bug Buzz, Boudouche just loses. Let's see Bug Buzz. Oh, it's not Bug Buzz. Then it might actually be, it might be HP Ice. I know I was contemplating, yeah, that might be HP Ice. Definitely not Bug Buzz then. I know I used, Roost, Giga Drain, Fiery Dance when I played, with Volcarona against ABR, but I didn't see leftovers on ABR's Volcarona, so I don't think it has, that, but ABR just goes for the Rapid Spin. Perfectly fine play, I think, just to remove those hazards. Now that Hippowdon's gone, those Stealth Rocks aren't coming up. And what? Boudouche doesn't even, yeah, this is ABR's game. It is Rocky Helmet Lando T. I think in the last game it was too. He can just U-turn right here. ABR is just winning. He just kills. He's just killing Boudouche. They're going really, really fast. And I think Boudouche just lost some, Boudouche lost some of his motivation when he played this series by bringing the same team twice and ABR just rolled through him. Yeah, Latias is a counter to ABR's Volcarona because it does not have Bug Buzz since it didn't stay in on Tyranitar. But ABR switches in his Diancie on the Thunder Wave and goes for the Moonblast. He actually goes straight into Hoopa. Wow. I would have been a little wary of Focus Blast because that's the only way Boudouche can potentially win. And see, the thing is, wait, it's banned Hoopa, yeah, so you're not even taking life orb damage, so I guess it's okay, because you could switch it in on one Focus Blast, but ABR is actually just perfectly fine with sacking this Hoopa to a Pursuit. I'm a little surprised by that. Oh wait, it's Scarf. Wow. So this is actually makes sense, because the damage on Skarmory seemed a little less for banned, especially since it was Spadef, so yeah, he goes straight for the Hyperspace Fury, and this Reuniclus is done for. ABR takes the series very, very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Oh my god. So, yeah, ABR did definitely take a more offensive approach in this series, and he just blew Boudouche away. Boudouche just got wrecked. Oh my god. Like, I feel as if Boudouche just wasn't playing his best either, because I think he should have taken more time. He just wasn't playing like himself. I feel as if Boudouche should have taken a little more time, thought through his moves, and ABR just played quickly and just rolled through him. I think his team did pretty well against Boudouche's both times, just because Volcarona was a huge threat, especially once the Giga Drain was revealed, and then Boudouche just let his Hippo go down. I'm not sure how much the Giga Drain crit mattered, but I think ABR might have needed a high. No, but my calc was with defensive, so if that was offensive Volk, I don't think that Giga Drain crit would have mattered, unless the Hippowdon was really especially bulky. But I guess if Boudouche switched in his Latias earlier, he might have had a better time. But the fact that there was also Scarf Hoopa, and that ABR was just wearing down the T-Tar with his own hazards was just really great for him. And yeah, he just blew through Boudouche, so I guess that's the game, and I'll be back later. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.